Hello, it's me, Daya, and it's been a while since I've read to you. So today I have a couple of my friends. This is a democratic donkey, and this is a dog dressed like it loves America, and it says National Convention on it. It's very hard to read for all of you at home, but it says National Convention. I think I got this at the Democratic National Convention one year, but these Dems are gonna be with me when I read the next part of Ramen of Tenali. It's been a while since we did this, but we're in pandemic time, so this is how it's gonna be. Okay? So last we left off, they worked throughout the night, but in vain. Ah, my back. Can you see the trunk? No, not yet. Come on. We must not give up. So, like, look at them. They're like working really hard in this well. A little before dawn, Raman saw that his fields had had all the water that they needed. It's time. I relieved the poor fool. So basically, Raman plays a trick on these guys, and he gets his lawn watered or whatnot. He went to the well. Thank you, my good men. He refers to it possessively. My good men, you have done a fine job. The startled thieves dropped the ropes. Look at their startledness. Like this one has a little perspiration happening. They ran for their lives. Ha ha ha! Watch them run. Look, and like he's getting hot chicks because of his wicked cleverness. That's the moral of the story. Later at court, when Raman told the king about his nocturnal adventure, whoo, ha ha ha! This is how he laughs. It's all rule of three. Ha ha and ha, only 3 times. Ha ha ha! Not only did you outwit the thieves, but you made them work for you. Ha ha! Oh, only 2. I'm wrong about the pattern. Ha ha! You're a rogue, if I've ever met one. Ha ha ha! Three laughs. Check this out, 3 laughs. So they deviate from the pattern, but we'll figure it out later. And he gave Tenali a bag of gold for diverting his care-laden mind with the amusing tale. That's great. This was before our complicated tax system. So you could just get a bag of gold and just not have to worry about consequences. As the days went by, the king found Raman more and more indispensable, and all at court began wondering how long Raman's luck would last. Whoa, okay, so this guy is becoming useful. And then middle management is like, wah, wah. Like, isn't that how it always goes? Why he even dares to make the king the butt of his jokes. Because that's punching up. That's what you're supposed to do as a comedian. These people don't understand comedy. One day he'll go too far, and then it will be off with his head. Whoa, wait, we really skipped a bunch of steps. One day he'll go too far, and maybe people will tweet about him. Maybe he'll go too far, his agency will drop him. Maybe he'll go too far, there'll be calls for cancellation, but he'll just start a podcast and become more popular than ever. So there's a lot between that, what he might do and beheading. A few months after Raman had come to court, the king and his queen were about to view a special performance by Krishna Leela troupe, by the Krishna Leela troupe. They're about to do this. I do not want to be disturbed. Let no one enter the hall, because he wants to watch this performance. By the way, Krishna Leela is plays based on Krishna's life. So this guy is an intense Krishna stan. Like, he doesn't want to miss a minute, because back then you couldn't rewind. But I bet if you're a king, you could be like, go back to the last scene. I was, zonked out. I need to see it again. But maybe he's nice. Meanwhile, Raman came to the palace and was about to walk in as usual when, you may not enter. The king's orders is that he not be disturbed. Look at this. Look at this guy. Also, Ramen looks different here. Like, did he get some kind of face thing with his gold? Because his face is different. Ramen's curiosity was aroused. Woo! There is something going on, and I have not been invited. I must see what it is. This is very classic comedian mentality. It's like, someone told me not to, so I'm going to. He turned to the guards. But I must see the king. He has promised me a reward and asked me to see him. The reward must be a bag of gold as usual. This guy. Look at this guy. He looked greedily at Ramen. This is greed. This is greed face. All right. What will you give me if I let you enter? Whoa, that's kind of, this is a little bit adult. Half of what the king gives me. Okay, Ramen is a good negotiator. He's gonna, some stuff is gonna go down. That was exactly what the guard wanted to hear. You may go in then, but remember, half of what you get is for me. I'd better run before he changes his mind. Oh, something is about to happen. When he reached the door to the audience hall, stop! You may not enter. Please don't stop me. The king has sent for me to collect a reward. Okay, this guy is going to be really good at getting into clubs where they're like, women get in for free, guys can't get in, you have to stand in line. Like, he would be good at working the nightclub line. I feel like there's some good strategy there. So I've never seen this before. There's an emoji here for bag of gold. A reward? Let me enter and I'll give you half of what the king gives me. Okay, he's promised another dude half, and now this is like Mel Brooks. All right, but don't forget, half of what the king gives you is yours. Okay. That's great. Ramen rushed into the hall. Oh, so this was it. I must think fast. The guards are waiting for half of what the king gives me. And ran up to the players. He's a heckler now. Comedians know you shouldn't be one of those bad people. You should be respecting the theater artists. He ran up to the players and, picking up a stick, began to hit the chief actor. Ah, ow, mercy. Okay, this is a little bit... I've not heard of this kind of confrontation before in the theater world. I don't think that this would happen if Patti LuPone were performing. Ramen, stop it! Have you gone mad? How dare you disturb the performance? He turned to his attendants. Bring that fool before me. When Ramen was dragged before him, you have gone a bit too far, Ramen. You shall receive 100 lashes for the impudence. Wow, he's going to get lashes. As an attendant raised the whip. Please wait, Your Majesty. I have 2 friends outside who want to share the lashes. Ha ha! Half of what he gets. The king was astonished. Who are these fools? Have them brought in. Ramen whispered something into the attendant's ear. I think that that's a good stopping place. Well, actually, no. Let's just finish it. I'm greedy. I have that greed look in my face, like that guy. Greed. The attendant returned with the 2 guards. My guards, what is the meaning of this, Ramen? Do you want to be beheaded? They really jumped to that right away. I am honor bound to share with them what you wish to give me, he says. And he told the king how he had gained entry into the palace and the audience hall. He's a snitch. Snitches get beheadings. The king was at once angry and amused, angry with the dishonest guards and amused by Ramen's wit. How dare you allow yourselves to be bribed into disobeying my orders? Okay, so now Ramen is rooting out corruption within the system. But he didn't have to hit those theater actors. That seems like it's against OSHA. I think the unions would have something to say about that. He turned to the attendants. Give them 50 lashes each and dismiss them. He turned to Ramen. I'm grateful to you, Ramen, for exposing those rogues. You shall receive a bag of gold for your efforts. Oh man, see, he gets no lashes. They get the lashes. He gets more gold. Thus did Raman earn, as usual, not only the king's forgiveness, but also a reward. I mean, this guy, I mean, that's the end. We've reached the end. There's only some kind of commercials in the back, but congratulations. We have gotten through Raman of Tenali. It took me a while. It took me a while to get through this Amar Chitra book, but I did it. And I want you to pretend that you didn't see that little shirt slip up that happened, because this is a children's book and this is wholesome content. Thank you, Democrats. I appreciate you. Have a good evening.